This is why I hate support players, guys. I hate support players because they are literally allergic to good takes. They're just morons. They're idiots, and I hate them. I hate them. They never have any good takes. It's exactly what ruined Overwatch. Why is Overwatch? Because it's just dominated by supports. It's because Blizzard caved in and listened to fucking Redditors. The entire game boils down to who has the better support player. If your backline is stupid, you lose.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Genxiety here, and today I'm not going to do any structural type video, but this is going to be just me yapping and basically just going along what I feel like, just saying, and I feel like what I'm doing is right. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about the support strike. I haven't really got a grasp into understanding this strike, but I realized that the strike is basically happening because of, Necros, this one big influential streamer that is telling everyone who is playing the role strategist are idiots and morons, which I don't really get triggered because of that, because I'm not a strategist. I play DPS, but that is toxic. I wouldn't call my strategists, idiots and morons because of a game that probably was, a support's fault or a DPS's fault. Honestly, there's games that are going to be good and some games that are going to be bad, because of one person's decision in that game. So I didn't really play much of this season. I'll go ahead and show you guys my match history. So my match history is relatively balanced. Sometimes I play DPS. At the start, I was playing, Iron Fist, because Iron Fist was getting a lot of buffs for him. So I just had to learn it. Okay, so I learned Iron Fist. I rarely play tank, so I play that whenever someone doesn't want to play tank or something like that. And this month, or this last 2 weeks, I've been playing a lot of strategist, and that's okay with me, honestly, because it's high elo. High elo is sometimes you won't get your role because some people are DPS mains, tank mains. And there's rarely any strategist mains now in high elo. That's what I feel like. And I think it's because of this issue. Right here, this is an article posted by PC Gamer, and they stated that Marvel Rivals players are taking a stand and saying no to picking strategists. Not because it's frustrating, thankless, or a bit stale, or particularly punishing in the current season, thanks to buff dive heroes. It's actually in response to the comments made by a streamer. Now, like I said, that first clip that I showed you guys, he said, this is why I hate support players, and basically ridiculed all the support players in that stream that he just ranted. And then there's a Redditor that goes by Revolutionary, and they gave their opinion about the Necros' comments. So with the recent support strike going on Marvel Rivals, I wanted to share an experience that really shows why many support players are speaking up, and basically decided to quit. And he basically pointed out that Necros said on stream that he hates support players, and that kind of statement from a big voice in the community does real damage. And then having a following that kind of big impacts the direction of the game, like the community. In the game, they weren't doing bad. They said they were playing support, 50k 1,000 in healing, that's good, 2 deaths. And then someone in voice chat says that Necros was right. You support players are all brain dead. And then basically reinforcing how Necros' comments has affected the game and the community, and why many support players have quit and moved on to just not selecting the role strategist anymore. So after many people, ranting over, strategists are brain dead, they should, jump off the bridge, which is kind of too far, honestly. Anyway, so they heard the frustrations about, strategists are kind of weak right now, or feels boring for them to play. So right here in the blog post they published online, they stated that, there's a lot of rising frustrations with strategists and their lack of defensive options. So here they buffed 4 different strategists. They buffed Adam Warlock, Cloak and Dagger, Luna Snow, and Mantis. I don't want to go over those changes because this video would be too long, and yeah, it's just too much information for you. I don't think you guys would know. But no, anyway, so they buffed Winter Soldier and nerfed Spider-Man a bit, as well as they adjusted some changes for Vanguards like Captain America. Captain America was very annoying, honestly. So I think nerfing his health was really nice. They also buffed Strange, which is good because, you know, I barely see any Doctor Strange players anymore. So they buffed him, and they nerfed Groot because of his annoying walls. And they also listened to the feedback of how strategists were getting, you know, less points. So they are now trying to ensure that every role gets fair performance points in competitive mode. They saw a lot of duelists had a lot of slight advantage over vanguards and supports. So now they're just, you know, let's just try to make the game a little bit, you know, fun for other roles that are not duelist. So I think this is a good right and a step direction that our devs are, you know, being transparent about. So this is good. Now I want to hear your feedback. Do you think, you know, buffing support was necessary? And honestly, I genuinely think that was kind of necessary because in my last 2 games, I said I had to play strategist. It was so hectic. It was so boring. Honestly, it doesn't feel the right role for me, but you know, nevertheless, I play it because, you know, it's competitive. If no one wants to play a support role, then I have to do it no matter what, you know? So it kind of be like that. But yeah, what are you guys' opinions about, you know, strategists getting a buff? And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.